All right, Cubs Nation, let's get into it. This is your Cubs Game 32 recap from yesterday. And in Game 32, the Cubs get the win over the Arizona Diamondbacks, 6-5. Now improving the Cubs record to 20-12 on the year. Your starting and winning pitcher for this game was Colin Rea, and in 5.1 innings pitched. And in 5.1 innings pitched, Colin gave up 8 hits, 2 runs, and struck out 6. Sorry about that, guys. Got lost for a minute. And then Jacob Webb got the save for the Cubs. And in 2.1 innings pitched, he gave up 0 hits, 0 runs, and struck out 3. Cubs offensively had 6 runs, 8 hits, and 5 RBIs. Let's get into them 6 runs. Them 6 runs were as follows. We had Nico Hoerner, Alex Bregman, Ian Happ, Carson Kelly, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Dansby Swanson, each with 1 run apiece. So let's get into them hits. All right, the hits were as follows. We had Nico Hoerner, Alex Bregman, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Dansby Swanson, each with 1 hit apiece. And then we had Michael Busch and Carson Kelly with 2 hits apiece. Then we had Alex Bregman, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Dansby Swanson, each with 1 RBI apiece. And then we had Michael Busch with 2 RBIs. Correction on the RBIs. We had Alex Bregman, Carson Kelly, and Dansby Swanson with 1 RBI apiece. And then Michael Busch with 2 RBIs. Your player of the game for the Cubs is going to be Carson Kelly with 0 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. The Cubs' next game, the Cubs' next game is today, at home again against the Arizona Diamondbacks in about 14 minutes. But anyways, as always, a bit of bad news, guys. We do got a bit of bad news, even though we are on a 3-game winning streak now, which is awesome. Hopefully we can keep that up today. Nico Hoerner got hit by a pitch yesterday in the head. He stayed in the game. He ended up getting a hit. After that, he even scored a run. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how bad it is. They're saying it's just a neck strain, neck stiffness. I looked it up. He's listed as day-to-day, but he's not on like the 15 or 10-day DL. He's going to miss today's game. Matt Shaw will start in his place. But anyways, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the bad news. But anyways, hopefully it's not severely of a long time because, I mean, our pitching staff is very depleted at this moment. Cubs need to be big-time buyers at the trade deadline. They need to go out and get a couple of star pitchers here. They don't even need to be star pitchers. They just need to be good pitchers. We need to beef up our bullpen a little bit. Maybe even go down their farm system, bring some people up. But yeah, because we also had a major setback with one of probably our best pitcher. In my eyes, our best pitcher is actually Justin Still, who got hurt last year and been out ever since. Well, he had a setback. He was supposed to be back sometime this month or early in June, but he had a setback. Something with a flexor strain or something like that. I think it was something to do with his flexor and his elbow. Unfortunately, he'll be reevaluated in a month, which will be next month. So at the earliest, maybe the end of June, first part of July. But yeah, certainly need some help with our pitching. But other than that, I think the team's doing really good. The defense has been good. The hits have been there. So as long as our offense can keep producing hits and runs, we're going to be in good shape. But anyways, like I said, Cubs' next game is today at home against Arizona Diamondbacks in about 13 minutes. But anyways, go Cubs, go, fly the W.